Cumbria Way day 3, yay! It's 6:15. I'm just going to get away, walk for 2 or 3 miles and hopefully stop somewhere nice to get a bite to eat. That's it really. Today I'm basically, first part of the day is just going to Keswick, which is about 10 miles away. So that should be a good walk. I've done some of this walk already up the side of Derwent Water. So I'll know half of it. Then I'll stay in Keswick for a bite to eat, maybe just chill out for an hour. Then second half of the day probably will be pretty hard. Going out at Keswick past Skiddaw. Then so like heading towards Caldbeck. Not getting as far as Caldbeck though. Then that should be it. So it should be a tough day, but an enjoyable one. So this is my camping spot from last night. Leave no trace, obviously. You actually literally can't tell I was here. Not even like deadened grass on out. What an amazing morning. So still, isn't it? Derwent Water is beautiful, like. Love it. Yeah, so I walked for about 3.5 miles this morning to Derwent Water, where I had like a chili con carne expedition dehydrated food pack. It's canny. It's nice. Nice little coffee. Dried my feet off a bit, the soaking. Then yeah, cracked on. Probably got 5 miles or so to Keswick now. Hopefully the wife's going to meet me there, so that'll be nice. But I've done this walk before, this section, so it's really nice. Looking forward to it. Right, so I got to Keswick and it was rammed, like really rammed. Heather was there, luckily got space, but there's no way we could get any food, it was just far too busy. So I just spent a bit of time at the car and changed over to the day pack. So this next section might be a little easier. Basically Keswick to Overwater I'm going. So right, you basically head from Keswick, go towards Skiddaw, then before you go up the main path you take a right and you go around it, and I'll be heading to Skiddaw House, then down past the forest. About 12 miles I think. It's pretty brutal so far. That's half the fun in it. So I've done 18 miles so far today, and 8 miles for the last section from Keswick. But a strange walk, it's like from Keswick up to nearly Skiddaw, like the most people I've ever seen for the whole of my life. Then going round the corner, just like remote, barren, lonely, like no one about. It was weird. And, barren and remote, I don't mean in the bad way, it was spectacular, but it's just like made it seem even weirder that it was just after Keswick, which was like party town. Strange. Anyway, I don't know, I still probably got 2 or 3 miles to go before I meet Heather. Starting to get back into a bit more civilization, seeing a few farms and stuff. And, mainly heading downhill, which is good because the first like 7 miles straight uphill basically. Tough going. My feet are ruined as well. These stony sort of paths aren't helping. Like, not necessarily blisters, but like I think just wear and tear on the balls of my feet, just like almost feels like bruising. I'm sure they are blisters as well. I do have them Compeed blister things on, so hopefully they help us out. I just hope I can wake up tomorrow and have recovered a bit so I can finish off the walk. I'd be gutted if they get any worse, but I'll just see how it goes. So that's the end of day 3. Got to Overwater pretty easily. My feet are ruined, like I've got blisters on blisters, but just gonna have to patch them up and get tomorrow done. So day 1 I stayed at Coniston campsite, day 2 I did a wild camp, and day 3 Heather somehow managed to persuade me to do a car camp. So I'll be in with these beauties tonight. They'll be raging of course because they'll have no room, but it should be good fun. Then yeah, tomorrow I should finish at Carlisle, so here we go. Good night.